Ew. Streaming? What? What up, people? Oh, man. Feels good to be back. How's everybody doing out there? What's up, people? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick, man, because I don't even know what to... How do you stream again? I don't know how to do this. Oh, a button up? Getting fancy, are we? Maybe. Perhaps I am. What of it? Oh, man. That was a very bright screen I just pulled up. Alright, let's get a tweet nice and quick. Actually, before we even get a tweet nice and quick, we have a couple of super chaps. Super chaps, did I just say? Yeah, that's right. It's been a long weekend, guys. I'm pretty tired. So you might hear some some words that aren't quite correct. But Bushido Brown sent it over £2. Say it's been a while. Be gentle. Bushido Brown, I will be nothing of the sort. we're gonna start things. Well, we're gonna start things exactly where we left off. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. I really appreciate it. Shane also sending over 2 basically at the same time. Shane Ramsey, that is, saying, "Welcome back, Banana Man." Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and do a little something like this. Zip, zip. Thank you both. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, let's actually get a tweet out nice and quick though, and then we will really get started here. There's at Marvel Champions. I don't know if you missed me, but I damn sure missed you. As I am now live. Okay. Tweet. Who wants it, proofread? Not me. Let's get out of here. Let's get off this damn Twitter screen. And yeah, let's get started. We need to get some cutoffs on the screen here. Actually, let me see what he went for last time, because we're probably gonna we're definitely gonna base our numbers off of that. Okay. So last round, I was somewhat close with my predictions here. Oh, Lags already sending out that invite too. Alright. What's up, Lags? Well, I'm going to hide these cutoffs in just a moment then if we're doing the dungeons. Forgot about that. But we'll still get this sorted out. I don't know. I feel like the 5-star Cull is actually going to go up. So I'm going to say 65 million. 4-star, I am going to leave at 12. Last round, 5-star went for 62.13. 4-star went for 12.6. I'm going to leave that at 12. 3-star, yeah, I probably just went for about 1.3. Drax went for under 1.6. So yeah, I'm just going to leave the rest of that alone. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Apu Das sending, hitting that join button, the member button. That's not a first timer though, right? That is a welcome back type of situation, right? Doesn't quite say it on my screen exactly what it is, but I know that's not a first time. Either way, thank you very much. Thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Hope you continue to enjoy that banana. Alright, let me hide these cutoffs for a moment now. Let me also lower the screen. Oh my god, that was bright on my face. Brian grew up and became an adult man who wears adult man clothes. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I knew so. It wasn't even thought so. I knew so. Welcome back, Poopy Pants. What's up, dubes? Ooh, thoughts on Dungeon Crystals. Lags. I haven't even looked at them yet. Dude, I'm way behind on what's going on in the game. Hold on, let me sort out a team here. So, Mutant and Mystic, huh? Okay, Mutant and Mystic. And I guess we're throwing... You know what? Let's just... Yeah. You know what? Let's just make this a nice and easy. welcome back type of night. Throwing some of my common champs into the mix. Let's just go with that. We'll do that. One is Black Widow and oh, lags, dude. You got a filthy mouth. What are you saying, dude? These words that are coming out of your mouth, man. Oh man, I don't even know if I could be in the same group as you. Ooh, look at that thing, dude. Look at that thing. But Black Widow and Doctor Strange, dude. I'd love to get me some of them. I'd love to get me some of that. Wow, here I was thinking, I was at max arousal before. I saw you in that checkered shirt. Yeah, this, man. I'm sure you guys are joking when you say a fancy shirt. Maybe some of you are not compared to my normal regular t-shirt or kind of old hoodie that I wear every single day. But this definitely is not a fancy shirt. Not a super fancy shirt, at least. This is what I wore home on the plane, and I just didn't feel like changing or anything like that. So, yeah. All right, number 2. Got it. I'm on it. Hood is also in the Doctor Strange crystal. Ooh, Pete, good luck, dude. Now's your chance. How do you feel about that? I know which crystal you're going to be popping them. Fun fact, if you see BG in that shirt 99% of the time when you're flying somewhere, it's his airplane shirt when flying standby. Basically, yeah, you got to look slightly nicer when flying standby. Basically, it's like this: a family member, one of the perks that somebody gets for working for an airline is they get to put people on like these standby seats or whatever. So a family member has, works for the airline, and we got on like their standby pass type of thing. But part of the rules are that you have to look a little bit nicer. Because if you're flying for free, you don't want anybody complaining, like, showing up there in your underwear or something like that, man. It's his adulting shirt? Yeah, something like that. BG, Paul Salucci, wife, what's going on? You were missed, good sir. While you were gone, I was given a gift by Kabam for my 6-star Magneto, 5-star Red Skull, 6-star Angela, and a Cull from 5-star featured calf crystals. Oh, dang, dude. At first, when I was reading those, I was like, oh, this isn't sounding amazing. But, ooh, the calf crystals gave you that 5-star Cull. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. BG, fly standby? Me too. My sister works for an airline. Yeah, dude, fly standby. It was it was an experience this time around, man. I've had good experiences with it in the past, but this time, let's just say it was an experience, man. It was an experience. We were supposed to come home yesterday, and then yeah, it was again sketchy. I didn't know if I'd be back tonight. Thought I wouldn't be home until like, well, an hour from now, but we caught a different flight, so yeah. Hey man, it's the price you gotta pay sometimes to get something for free, basically. But wait, what did Lag say? Next time, use Avengers. Oh, damn, you're right, Lags. Gotta get those dungeon revives. You're totally right, dude. You're totally right. Going for Cull? No, I'm not going for Cull. No, hell no, man. I'm trying to get the 4-star. Man, I'm trying to get the 4-star. I missed out on the 4-star last round. For those of you that don't follow on the Twitters, I got rank 841 out of, top 800, getting the champion, of course. What the hell? No, Star, you made this word up. What the hell is this? Quomodo. This is too many letters. Oh, man. Quomodo. Quomodo conquizing? I'm going to guess this means you're questioning someone about the existence of a bird and whether or not that is a bird or possibly a cat, but probably a bird. That's my, because quizzing, What the hell? Can you give me an easy one to come back on? What the hell is that? You have to go to every departure and wait, every one of them, or you might be there even longer. Yeah, well, that's just it. We got up at like the night before. Everything was all full. There was some thunderstorms that pushed some flights back and everything. And then we woke up at, we didn't really wake up. We just went to the airport early in the morning. 3, 2 o'clock, whatever it was. And 4. Whoa. Okay. All right. I'm on it. And we thought we were maybe going to get on that flight, and we didn't. And then we were like, well, what do we do now? Alright, hold on. Quote blah, 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 from Star. Making money in any way that you can. And no, I can't give you an easy one. It's less fun. Wait, making money any way you can? So somebody who's maybe possibly someone who dances in without clothing is a Cuomo Doka Iser, something like that. Is that what they're doing? Check Twitter. All right, hold on. Let me do this fight here real quick, and then I'll check Twitter. Hold up. Oh, this Omega Red is about to tear this guillotine a new one. You don't stand a chance. Get out my house. Man, I used Omega Red the other day in Alliance War without Saberman backing him up. Ugh, it was not pretty. It was not pretty. I got through some of the fights just fine, but the one fight was Mr. Sinister on. It was the node after the mini boss on Path 4, which has Vigor and Corner, I think. Vigor is the one that heals if you can't get them below a certain percentage health. Wait, aggression region, escalation. Okay. Okay, well, this could be kind of annoying. And yeah, like without being able to keep the spores up, oh man, I just couldn't really handle it. It's brutal. Oh whoa, so you can't even control those furies; they just constantly go, huh? Oh crap. All right, well, let's move then. Yeah, we got some good ones there. Oh man. Okay. He's dead at least. I think this was early on in the dungeons. Okay. 34. Is that the node? Yeah, whatever it is. Alright, hold on. Let me check Twitter. Hold up. You taking? Okay. He's taking the boss. What in the hell? Actually is a word. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Oh, a little message from the old MC over here. From SR. I don't know who SR is. Welcome back to Contest Prime. We always miss when our streamers and content creators aren't around. Cheers. Aww. Was there someone else asking me to check Twitter though? I don't think so. Maybe that's just what it was. Unless it was earlier today, because those are the only new messages that I see here. SR equals Sally Ridman? Who the heck is Sally Ridman? Is that an actual person? Oh god, I hope that's not like a person, you know what I mean? By the way, BG, Node 12 Furies are based off of boosted attack. Did some maths. Are they? Dude, I mean, it makes sense if they are because, man, they hit way too hard in Node 12. I really hate Node 12 so much. Pete, you, me, Lady Pete, we can all three get it on. I asked my wife and she wants to watch. What the heck, Cameron? What an awkward conversation to have with your wife. Hey, if I use this, if my man friends use this Snapchat filter, care to watch? Nuggles sending over 3 of them Australian bucks. Thank you. Saying, boom. You looking for this? What's up, BG? What up, Nuggles? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for the 3. Them Australian bucks. Appreciate that. I have no idea who it is. Okay. Alright. I thought you were hitting me with some type of name that was a famous person or maybe infamous person. BG, tell him Season 10 nodes aren't hard enough. Psychic Thorns, tell him to include Energy Strikes. And make it a global. Dude, I don't know what Psychic Thorns are. Is that an actual thing, or did you just make that up? I know there was an Alliance War announcement. The only thing I know about it, I asked in Cade's stream a little bit earlier, like, what's up with Alliance War? And he said there's no... This isn't gonna kill him, is it? Please kill him, please kill him. God, recoil damage. He said there's no change for the rewards for Season 10, which... Well, that sounds silly. How long are we gonna go without these changes? Even if we know they're coming in Season 11, what the hell? They were supposed to come in Season 10, if not before that. It's bizarre. Yeah, I took 33k damage from one plasma detonation with 3 Furies. Normal damage is just over 10k. Oh, man. Jamil! Is that Jamil in here? What's up, dude? How you been, man? What's going on, Jamil? Dude, I was just in your area. Bane and bulk up, eh? Okay. Well, let's try to fight this with Saber, man. Let's try to do this. Hang on, must focus with this Bane. Oh, look at that Bane transfer. Oh my god, yes. It's on point. Oh, another good Bane transfer. Dude, Saberman. Man, thank God for this Bane on this node, because otherwise Saberman is not hitting very hard right now. These transfers are on point. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I knew that was coming. Oh, boy. That's not good. I guess it's not that bad. I gotta blow my nose. I should have blown my nose before the stream started. I do have a tissue next to me, though. I'm gonna do that in a sec here. Got a tiny bit of the sniffles from the travel, and hopefully it's just like a one-day little thing. Hopefully I'm not actually sick. I don't feel actually sick, but who knows, man. By tomorrow, everything could be changed. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna hide my face and mute it for a sec. On account of some of you thinking it's gross. Alright. Shane sending over another $2 saying, not gonna make a wall. Come on, son. Thank you very much, Shane. I agree, man. Come on, son. You can say anything and say come on, son afterwards, and I'm just gonna agree with whatever you say. Basically. Get that psych reference in there. Dude, thank you very much for that. $4 though, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That Dysentery Joe sent over a couple bucks as well, saying, glad you're back. Top 3 questions. 1, did you get drunk? 2, did you karaoke? 3, is there video? P.S. Nice Al Portland shirt from Tool Time. Dude, you didn't have to put in from Tool Time. I got the reference. You're right. This is a little bit of an Al Borland shirt. You're absolutely right. But 1, not really. 2, no, not at all. And 3, God, I hope not. No, I had a few beers. That was it. Not even any hard alcohol or anything like that. I just had like 4 beers throughout the night or something. Nothing. It was, yeah. That's. I mean, you already know I'm not that big of a drinker, so I was a little bit drunk, but yeah. But dude, Dysentery Joe, thank you very much for the 2, man. It's good to see you too. Hey Hey BG, tell them we can wait another year and a half for the reward update. Why, you ask? Because F4. Alright, I agree. Maybe make it 10 more years before we get an update. Sure. Let's just never update the war rewards. Hey Brian, I think the game is sucking. Come on, son. Dude, it doesn't work like that, Gavin. What the hell? You did it wrong. You totally did it wrong. Yeah, dungeons look like someone forgot. Talking about me? Legacy was just waiting for me to get back. He sent me a message while I was out there, stranded in the world, lost, somewhere in... Was I in San Francisco at the point? No, I was still in New Jersey. We ended up not having... We didn't take a direct flight. We had to stop over in California. We weren't there for very long, but we were almost there for long. Darkside Saint sent it over $1. Dude, thank you very much. Where's your last one at? BG, have a Science Awakening gem and narrow it down to Luke Cage or MODOK. Who needs more based on their awakened ability? Oh boy. Well, you know, I don't think either champion really needs it, and I probably wouldn't give it to either. Actually, I definitely wouldn't give it to either personally. And I actually like both champions. It's just I don't think MODOK needs it. And Luke Cage, you know, it's nice to have him awakened. Excuse me. It's nice to have him awakened, but I would still rather awaken a different champion and just play him unawakened. So I would say Luke Cage needs it more, but again, I would personally hold off and give it to another champion that I feel is a bit stronger, and like really needs it. Whereas Luke Cage, you know, he gets a lot of his utility through just being bleed immune and oh no, this is duel. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. You know what? We're throwing Saberman back in here. But yeah, I think, like I said, I would personally give it to someone else. Out of the two, though, it would be Luke Cage. SpaghettiOs or something like that. Ooh, land it heavy and you're fine. Oh, you're right. I could just land a heavy attack. I just didn't, you know. I wanted to show you guys what not to do and just be careful. Be careful. That's the message of tonight. It's just to be careful, guys. You know what? Screw the heavy attacks. I'm going in. Nailed it. Yep. BG, what's up, Roboto? I see some people asking for last. Guys, it's tough enough to read chat while doing dungeons. I'm sorry. It's tough to go back and read up on all of them. BG question, got a tier 2 alpha expiring in a day. Question are Massacre, duped. Ghost Rider, Doc Ock, Nebs, Void unduped. Hood, would do my Venom but don't have enough class cats. Also have rank 4 Domino. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably go Void. Even unawakened and just like waiting for the day that you can awaken him. Unless you actually need one of these other champions ranked up. Massacre is pretty cool. But it's hard to find exactly where you're going to use him. Ghost Rider would be good too. Ghost Rider, like if you use Blade in any capacity, it'd be nice to have him ranked up. The others, Doc Ock, wouldn't really go with Nebs. Not unless you needed her unique utility, which wouldn't be terrible, but you know, she is a unique champ in that sense. And yeah, the other one's just, eh. That's my best advice. 4 beers? 4 beers definitely explains that 45-minute long performance of Aida using sock puppets. He texted me. What? What the heck is that? Oh man. I didn't read all the effery that's coming to Season 10, but what I read I hated. Love the new map. Having a boost for Section 2 and 3 for the win. Kabam. Man, so I know they're coming with the new map, and I liked the map during the beta, but at the same time, it has its issues. There's still, I'm willing to bet they're not going with my idea of only having to boost one time, are they? And boost lasting the entire duration of war. Because man, I wish they would do that. I feel like it would solve so many problems in war of people just hating it. There'd still be things to hate about war and all that, but it would solve the pacing of war so that people weren't constantly just having to wait forever, waiting around before they could do anything. At least they'd only be waiting around for like the deeper nodes possibly, but they could knock out the majority of their path early on or something like that. Be less expensive overall for players as a way to make up for the rewards not really being worth it. But I'm willing to bet they're not going with that idea. As good of an idea as I think it is. PGI 45 Cosmic Gem, Vin on the Duck, unduped, Cull unduped, or save for marbles. Ooh, Pete. Wait, did you get Cull already? Or are you saying like after this round you're gonna have Cull? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, Cull is pretty sick. It's hard to not say Cull right now. I don't know though. Phoenix. Is Phoenix still on the table? Roboto, Senador 5, saying BG. I'm gonna hopefully do a thing tomorrow. Have to wait for stuff to arrive, but it should be live on the YouTube around 8:30 p.m. PST streaming Variant 2. Woo-hoo-hoo, little Roboto stream coming. All right, I like the sound of that. All right, well, you guys heard it. Check out a little Roboto stream. Show him some support. He's shown quite a bit of support in the past himself. 8:30. I will hopefully be able to stop in, at least for a little bit. I'm backed up like crazy now that I'm back and I actually have to do work again and stuff like that. We'll see. I might have to lay low when it comes to dropping in streams and stuff like that. But I will try to at least say what's up and everything. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I really appreciate that. Hope everything goes well. Did you already test everything out, or... Oh, no. Wait, you said have to wait for stuff to arrive. Okay. Well, it's not too hard to get set up. Hopefully you don't run into any complications, because, yeah. Usually there's like, some sorts of complications when first getting things set up, but as long as you don't let it... frustrate you too much, and you get it. Everything's good to go. Everything's working. Alright, unblockable finale. Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if I should be doing regular attacks. If I should just go heavy attack style. Let's do that. Not gonna take any damage. Oh, that's right, unblockable finale. Uh-oh. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, boy. Forgot about the unblockable finale. Alliance mate, rank 5 to SIG 200 Phoenix last night while drunk. He actually put in a ticket today and wait, what? Got STD response. What does that mean? Got an STD response. BG, my only other option is She-Hulk. Outside of her, everyone else is Awakened, and She-Hulk is 440. MODOK and Luke Cage are 550. Okay. Okay, I also didn't realize we were talking about 4 stars. Okay, that changes things. That does change things. If we're doing a 4-star, yeah, I would go Luke Cage. I would go Luke Cage in that case. She-Hulk is actually really nice too, but wait, is this the last room? Can I just mow this chick down, or do you want to? Oh, lag is going in. She-Hulk's actually really nice too, but if Luke Cage is already ranked up, yeah, just go Luke Cage then. In that case, do it. Do it. Standard. Oh, okay. Is that what STD is? It's like, how drunk did it get? Got 2.5 paths left for Variant 2, 400 units. Hope I can make it work. Good luck, Samuel. the nice thing about Variant 2 is it's not going anywhere. So if you can't make it work with those 400 units, if you're not feeling confident, hey man, take your time. Take your time. Hit the arena. Build up some more units. And then go back in and finish things up. STD response, the one you're hoping she doesn't say when you ask. Yeah. Ooh, damn, dude, look at these tier 2 alpha frags. 1,200. Them dungeon rewards, man. Speaking of things that need an update. Glad you're back, buddy. Lags. Thanks, man. I'm glad to be back. Thanks for the good dungeon run, as always. Love you. Winky face. Alright, let's get out of this party, though. Yeah, man, it feels good to be back. I didn't know if I was ever gonna get back. Out there. In them streets. Alright, there we go. I mean, it really wasn't that bad, in the grand scheme of things. Being stuck in airports and stuff like that. But when you're going through it, it's one of those things that's like, oh, this sucks. This really sucks. Dude, people, when we were trying to get back, man, we were trying to get back. You know how they do that thing where if like the flight is overbooked or something, they will pay people to like take a later flight. They'll give like a voucher or something, right? The price just kept going up and up and up and up, and eventually a few people got paid $3,000. $3,000 to not go on that flight, and it was like a real early flight from New Jersey to Seattle. Man, $3,000. I would have done that. You get a year basically to use that $3,000, and then it counts on flights, and you can get like food with it and stuff too, or something like that. Hey, BG just got back from vacation in Alabama. Glad to see you back. Also back after a whole week, dude. Sounds like we got back at the same time together or something. That's awesome, man. I hope your vacation was good. Try this again. Thank you for streaming, BG. The Hubs hasn't been able to sleep since you took off to Jersey. He's sleeping like a lamb now. Pixie Bell. Glad to hear it. At least you didn't have hot soup thrown at you. That's true, Lags. Yeah, that's true, dude. I did think about you, man, while we were in there. I did think about that. BG, I'm designing a void boss fight that you may like. I'm nearly done with it. Once I am, do you want me to show it to you? Sure. Send it over on the Twitters or something. When were you stuck at SFO? I've been there a couple times in the last few days. Well, we weren't there for very long. We were mostly stuck in New Jersey. You know, we weren't stuck there. We were almost gonna be stuck there for like 9 straight hours or something like that, to like the next flight. But there was a bunch of people that didn't show up, and we were able to get on. BG, what if She-Hulk was 550? Would you still choose her over Luke Cage? I have enough resources to get her there, and is she worth 550? It's debatable. I mean, I actually do prefer. I actually do prefer She-Hulk to Luke Cage these days. They have different uses, though. It's not like I would prefer her over Luke Cage in every situation. But I do think that she's the stronger of the two champions overall. But that said, you might be at the point where maybe it's not worth it to invest in 550ing another 4-star science champion unless you feel like you need her. And you might just want to start ranking up or saving those catalysts for 5 stars or something like that. It's hard to say exactly where your roster's at, you know. She also does not need to be awakened. So, you know, you could rank her up and play her when she's unawakened. I don't know how big of a difference it actually makes, her awakened ability and not having it or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably just man. It's always a tough call with these things. I mean, how much? All right. Here's what I usually recommend for awakening gems too. Like, what type of impact is it going to have for you if you awaken one of these champions? Are you in a position where you feel like having that that invulnerability basically once per fight or so, awakening Luke Cage? Like, yeah, if it's a long fight, it could trigger more than once, but basically, it's for the most part just triggering once per fight. Is that going to save you some resources? Is that going to allow you to progress a little bit further? Or are you just feeding it to Luke Cage because you're like, hey, I've got this awakening gem and I don't know what else to do with it? So that's something else to think about too. And keep in mind. Would you recommend double grinding for Aegon or just using a gem? That's totally up to you. You get the same result either way. One, you just save some time. The other, you get to have the gem still. It all depends on how easy it is for you to grind out this champion. Really is no one better than the other type of situation here. She-Hulk is better in case of damage, but Luke is better in utility. I would probably disagree with that. I think She-Hulk has the better utility, to be honest. That slow debuff, you can only find that on, what, 2 champions right now? Did they add any champions that have slow as well? They both have one type of immunity. The damage output is not just slightly better with She-Hulk versus Luke Cage. It's like, whoa, way better. You know, I think She-Hulk is just all around, for the most part, the better of the 2 champions. Like I said, it's not every situation that you'd use her over Luke Cage, but there is a good number of situations where you would. Oh, come on. Can you stop parrying me? Dude, 3 parries in a row. Get off of my nutsack, dude. I'm not going in this time. Guy's being a Jerkosaurus Rex over here. Let's have a Science ISO and Catalyst expiring with 24. Oh, you have, okay. That stuff expiring. Having bad luck pulling a good 5-star, so I'm ranking at 4 stars for grinding. Have no 6-star yet. Okay. Okay. Well, if you're going to have to spend those resources anyway, I'd probably just go with She-Hulk, dude. Hold on, let me see what her hold on. Let me refresh my memory here on what her awaken ability does. I know what it does against Mystic champions. That's the only one I could ever remember. Oddly enough, against Mystic champions, sometimes it could actually hurt you to have her awakened, because it slows the enemy power gain, and you kind of want the enemy to be throwing specials in order to keep your Furies up. So it's a little bit weird. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay, yeah. So a bunch of extra increased attack and cause the opponent to gain 20% less power. Okay. Showing up debuff, attack rating for each buff the opponent has. Armor up potency. So, I mean, She-Hulk's awaken ability is not really that important. It's really not that important at all, I would say. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't think... I don't know how much it's going to matter for you to awaken like Luke Cage over She-Hulk or something like that. I actually think that Luke Cage's awaken ability is probably a little bit more important than She-Hulk's, but I would just rather play She-Hulk so much more. So yeah, I would either just keep holding on to it, or I would, you know, would probably just give it to I don't know, flip a coin between She-Hulk and Luke Cage, to be honest, man. But yeah, you could always keep holding on to it if you feel like it. What you could do too is you could hold on to it until you get to a situation where all of a sudden you have to use Luke Cage for something, right? Say you have to use him for I don't know what, some special event or just in some quest you need his utility, right? You need like a bleed immune science champion or something like that. You could hold on to it and then just keep that in your back pocket and think, okay, at any point in time, if I need to, I can awaken this dude. you know, and maybe you'll awaken him naturally before that day ever comes. And you can go about it that way and still rank up another champion since the resources are going to expire. Something like that. Okay, let's get this grind going. Man, I don't know about this grind. Guys, I feel like I'm behind on the Cull grind, and it's just a 4-star. And because I missed last round, this is basically the same thing as just putting up, you know, a couple million points in the basic arena, except I'm putting up like 13 just to get the same results here. Feels kind of bad. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway, but it feels kind of bad. Ugh. Bought the Ebony Maw Crystal offer and actually got a 5-star Ebony Maw. Nice! Was there an offer today for that? Man, I cleared out my little mail notifications earlier, but I don't even really look at them. Matching against Void, shrugging debuffs per hit. That is actually pretty convenient against Void. You make a good case there. For that shield against Void Awaken ability. Quite nice. Or, I guess, the Incinerates from Torch Dude, even though some of them are passive and those would not shrug off. I don't know. It was a unit store offer. Yeah, the $50 5 cav, 30 for 5 GMC one. Okay, all right. I figured if they were doing an early offer, it'd be one of those. That's usually how those offers look. Stinking thing, get out of my face. Oh man. Now that thing is fully in the basic crystal and all that, it's still going to take some time for a lot of people to have him, but he's a great champion at 565, and he is an annoying champion to go up against in the arena as 565. I'm not really looking forward to fighting a lot of those as it becomes more popular. Ugh. Zhig is good against Cosmic Champs with loads of buffs. Yeah, that's true. She's really good even unawakened though. Even if the opponent didn't have any of those buffs and all that. The amount of attack that she can gain is pretty nuts. But thank you for answering my question. I do have a few other science champs I can use science resources on. I'll save the gem for someone worth it. Okay. Alright. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Big man 3537 said it over $2 saying, what do you think the cutoffs for Aegon will be? For Aegon, for 4-star Aegon, not super high. I would say high 2s, maybe like 2.8, something like that. It's hard to say. It's tough. He's a very hyped up champion. I feel like some of these other recent champions maybe have taken the spotlight a little bit like Cull, but he is a hyped up champion, and the thing, though, is that he's mostly known for ramping up to do a high amount of damage and stuff. And 4-star champions, you know, even if they can ramp up to deal a lot of damage, rarely are they going to be as effective as 5-stars when it comes to dealing damage. Usually, if it's a 4-star that has strong utility like Void or something like that, they could still go for a high amount in the arena. With Aegon here, I don't know how many people want this dude as a 4-star. He does have some good synergies and all that, and I certainly want him myself, so I'll probably put up, I don't know, I'll probably put up like 3.5 myself or something, just to play it safe. But I could see this dude going anywhere between like 2.4 and 3.1, something like that. Probably somewhere in the middle around that 2.8. But yeah, what you could also do is just wait on round 1. If you don't need to get him twice or something like that, wait on round 1. Round 2, the champion rarely goes up by much. They usually either go down or they might go up by like 100,000 or something like that. So, you know, you can make your decision based on that if you feel like it. But if not, just, you know, play it safe, put up a high score. Oh, come on, please don't. My face, Domino. But dude, thank you very much for the chew. Good luck on your grind. I'll be grinding with you. UGY thing is good 565 champ. He's got a ton of abilities. He's immune to virtually everything, it feels like. Has strong damage output, strong survivability, high prestige. Yeah, my next two rank 5s are probably going to be Thing and Korg. Thing and Korg for prestige. I feel guilty for people who have to face me in arenas. You're a son of a B-man, Aaron Abdo. Be getting him at least once. Oh, Aegon, understand? Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about your 5-star thing. I was like, what? But dude, yeah, Thing and Korg. Your defense is gonna be quite strong. Groot and King Groot. Groot and King Groot also got lots of buffs. Dude, speaking of a buff King Groot, I almost died to King Groot in the arena earlier. He had like 7 Furies and hit me with a special 3 and it almost one-shot me. I was like, holy hell, King Groot actually hitting pretty hard here. It was like the, what's it called team? Like the Kang and Thanos team. High rank one. Is 45 mil enough for Cull Arena? Most likely not. He went for 60 plus on round 1. So 45 is most likely not going to be enough unless there's just not a lot of people grinding. But I got a feeling with this dude, there's a lot of people grinding. IBG, love your channel. Please don't quit. Okay. I was thinking about quitting, but thanks to your message, I will continue to play. But dude, thank you very much for the kind words. But yeah, don't worry, man. I ain't going anywhere. I still love this game. Just have to take a little break for traveling. Rank 4 meme champ for Legend Run, just for fun. Should it be Venom Pool or Diablo? Already got Colossus rank 5 for the buff. Venom Pool or Diablo? Meme champion? Diablo. Go Diablo. That dude needs some love. He needs something. I don't even know what he needs. But he needs whatever it is. Get him anything. Put them with Medusa for an arena team. You should rank up a Heimdall and put Heimdall on that team, Aaron Abdo. That'll be the ultimate. 62 million for first round, so I'd say go higher to be safe. Yeah, and go much higher with this dude. This dude seems very hyped. One of the most hyped champions in a long time. Finished my first clear variant 2 and got a skill 3 to 4 gem. Used it on Korg. Nice, dude. That is a great champ to sink that gem into. APG, taking a poison lane in variant 2 is 345 on dupe Hyperion or Sig 99,550. Like, which is better? Probably the Awaken 550, I would say. They're both pretty similar in terms of stats. So yeah, I would probably go with the 550 that is Awaken. Get those Furies lasting a little bit longer. Thanks for not quitting BG, no problem. He needs a lady friend to help his back of performance things? Wait, what? What? So 70 mil for the Cull Arenas, so my wallets are gonna burn, but I need that Cull Obsidian. I'll be honest, man, there's no real way to know what this dude's gonna go for. Like, even 70 million is not totally safe, you know? 70 million is a damn good score and will probably get you the champion, but man, there's really no guarantees when it comes to the arena. You just kind of gotta do what you can. Of course, whenever you have to spend units refreshing and stuff like that, doing what you can is a little bit more dangerous, since doing what you can means you're just spending more and more units. But yeah, he's a hyped one. He is a hyped one. I have a feeling that Ebony Maw won't be too good. That's what I've been hearing from people. I saw Star did a little write-up on Reddit. I didn't really get a chance to read. I was just kind of skimming through the Reddits while I was in the airport. But Star has a little write-up on Reddit if you want to check that out. And I'm sure there's other content creator videos out there for Maw too. Hey BG, how's it going on this fine night? It's been a while since I've caught a live stream, bud. But hey from Philly, what's up, dude? Welcome. It's been a little while since I've done a stream, actually. I guess it hasn't been that long. How long was I gone for, guys? 4 nights? That's a long time for me, actually. I'm pretty content to go for the old feature 5. Is going to go for Infinity Man at least once. Dude, going for the old features, Kabam, they're throwing out some good ones. This is like a mixture between having a 5-star basic arena and not, basically. Because, yeah, I mean, the champions, they're still going for higher than what they would in the basic arena, and there still only is 150 people getting the champion. But, man... You know, I like to refer to I have a term that I use for a lot of things, I guess. But I'm gonna start saying it for the arena grinders that just go for like milestones, and then the rerun champions. That's what's known as a bottom feeder 5-star grinder, where you're just like, nah, 60 million, no, that's not for me. But I will put up 35 to get a new champion. KT is grinding for Cull, so if he is, lots of people will be. I mean, even if he wasn't involved, a lot of people would be. But a lot of people also popped open Cav crystals. So... a lot of people popped open Cav crystals. A lot of people just awaken him with the gem and stuff like that. So it's always hard to say. It's always hard to say like how big of an impact all that stuff has. Because some people, you know, if the champion is good enough, people are just like, you know what, I hate Cav crystals, but I'm gonna spend them this time. This way I don't have to do the grind. Or they might say something like, well, you know, I'm not gonna do the grind no matter what. But I'll pop open a few Cav crystals, and if I get them, cool. If not, then just not going to grind at all or something like that, and just kind of cut their losses there. So it is tough to say how many people are grinding. Most damage is depressing. Basically Diablo for offense. Is it really that bad? Anymore, I got about as many CCP vids made about him as Diablo. Oh, damn, dude. Well, I guess that's a 0. Oh, man. Did you say people willing to do 35 to 40 mil grinds are bottom feeders? When it comes to grinding for 5-star feature champions, yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe it's not the most accurate term ever used. I don't care, though. Put up 45 in chat on stream and scratch my nuts and get 2k shards. That's an expensive 2k shard grind, although I've done it myself. So just and BG 1.5 be enough for Cull and 3-star arena. Also, his animations remind me a lot of Hulk Ragnarok. Yeah, 1.5 is definitely gonna be enough for the 3-star. Absolutely. And yeah, his animation is sick. Do new feature champs have been in that range recently? The 45. Oh, yeah, that's true. Not Cull, but other ones, yeah. BG just left me to my own device. Is that what you're saying, Shark? What's up, dude? I'm sorry I had to leave for so long. But I'm back. Brian, tweeters? Okay, what do we got on the tweeters? What is this? Void has... Wait, is that the first one I clicked on? Alright. Void 6-star rank 345, 6200 nodes, 200 champion boost, force of will, unblockable special 1, overpowering fear, Void's dark presence debuffs. Oh, let me read on the screen actually. Hang on. This is a boss for a quest? Boss challenge, you're saying? Overpowering fear, Void's dark presence debuffs deal no damage once 2 or more fear of the Void passives are on the attacker, unless the defender has a buff activated. Additionally, every time a dark presence debuff is triggered, the hits required to move the debuffs increase by 10 hits. This stops when the attacker has 3 Fear the Void passives. Wait. I'm confused. All Fear the Void passives are infinite stacked to 4. Dark Presence debuff deal extra damage if Void is hit with an energy or projectile. 1 triggers. Hold on, are you saying Void is going to get 2 Fear of the Void? Is there something here that's gonna say his debuffs deal no damage? Because if you're ever fighting a void and they get to Fear of the Void, you are dead minutes ago. I feel. Power has no limits. Void is immune to all power modifications and will gain a regen buff. Okay. Void is immune to every known dot. Nullify. Yeah, I mean, you got some cool sounding abilities here, but unless I'm misunderstanding things, wait. Okay, wait. No, wait. Hold on. Void's Dark Presence debuffs deal no damage once 2 or more Fear of the Void passives are on the attacker. Wait, so are you saying if you're using Void against Void? I'm sorry, man. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. If you're able to break it down, like in simpler terms, because that's what happens when I read nodes on like an actual in-game fight, where I'm like, what does all this mean? And then I go do the fight. I'm like, oh, that's what it means. Okay. But if you just break down like the gist of what the fight would be like, kind of thing. Is an easier way to look at it. Like what you would have to do as a player and what you're going up against. Top 150 in the game, and this a-hole calls me a bottom feeder. What an ass. I got Ronin too, you deal hole. Dude, Alright, fine. You really don't like the term? Fine. Stop saying bottom feeder. So the bottom feeder is in the largest tank in the aquarium? Yeah, exactly. I wasn't just saying like you're the bottom feeder MCOC. Bottom feeder of a 5-star featured grind. It's a good thing. That's like, it's a good spot to be in. It really is a good spot to be in. I think it's a smart play to just go for milestones and then just get these champions that you know are not going to go for that much. Like Suicides the day before Vision deal came out. At the time I was regretting it, but not anymore. Oh dude, Suicides. There's nothing to regret about those. Even if you miss out on a good deal afterwards, those deals will come back around. ABG created a new account. First week, got 5 4-stars. Damn, dude. Venom, Cap, Infinity, Drax, A-Bomb, Meph, Maestro down, doing good. Question mark. Any stuff to do for next couple weeks? Like any goals? You should tell me. Robert, what are your goals? If you're creating a new account, I feel like you already know what to do in this game, but what are your goals? I think that's the more interesting thing to express instead of asking me what I think you should do. But dude, it sounds like you got some great champions to work with, especially that Venom and Infinity Man. I feel like you can get a lot done with those two. But yeah, what are your goals for that account? If it were me and I was starting up a new account, my goal would just be to get Cavalier as fast as humanly possible, just for fun. Brian, you have foot and mouth syndrome on that subject? You're right. It's typical for every subject. It's always foot and mouth syndrome. Whatever. I won't stand for this bottom feeder BS. I'm out of here. Unsubbed. Well, damn, dude. Damn. I apologize. I apologize. Don't leave me, Abdo. Oh, you really going? You're saying night? Alright, well, have a good night then, you bastard. If you'd like to see more bicycle videos, please make some more. Isaac, I got some bad news. I don't have a bike anymore, so I can't do that. When I moved, I had to get rid of the bike. Not very far in the game, just got over double digits with 4 stars. Nice. Keep it going. We were all there at one point. Took me long time to get double digits in 4 stars. Don't hurt yourself, BG. Every night, Pixie Bell. Every night. How expensive are Suicides in terms of units? Because I'm grinding for it. It's in total, including willpower, I think it's somewhere roughly around like the 6,000 to 8,000 unit range, something like that. I can never remember exactly. But yeah, including Suicides, which adds quite a bit to the cost, because I'm sorry, including Willpower, which adds quite a bit to the cost, because you want to have Willpower maxed out, preferably. and then maxed out suicides. It's somewhere in that range. How was New Jersey? It was nice. It was good to see everybody. Good to see family that I haven't seen since the holidays and everything. A little bit of rough travels, flying standby and all, but otherwise it was nice. There's an exercise bike right behind you. That's not the same, Star. It's not the same. Rip bike 2019. That bike's actually been gone since 2017, dude. Since the late 2017. What's up, though, Thanatos? Got rid of the bike? What the hell? Unsub. Guys, it's been gone for a long time. Ever since I moved out from New Jersey. It's been gone. We couldn't take it with us. Wait, holy poop, he's wearing a flannel. As Dysentery Joe put it earlier, I'm pulling an Al Borland right now. Yeah. Took me forever to get 4-star, but that was almost 4 years ago, and I didn't know what the hell to do. Yeah, that's the thing. All of us, when we first started out, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. If we start again, oh, we'll get those 4 stars nice and quick. Well, maybe not a ton nice and quick, but like the first 4-star comparably. Brian, I'm liking Omega a lot. Pete, I'm not surprised. Omega is a pretty badass champ, dude. Pretty sick. ABG, best champ to use a 5-star mutant gem on. Ooh, speaking of Omega, he's #1, I would say. He's probably the best champ to use the gem on because I feel like he really needs to be awakened in order for you to play him. In most situations. If you're going up against like a bleed node or something like that, you can get by with that. But a lot of his damage comes from his awaken ability. And it being at higher sig levels too. Sig level matters quite a bit. So he's the best champ to use it on. But if you don't have any Sig Stones, well then you might want to hold off. Archangel's another good champion to use an Awakening Gem on. Although his use is more limited, I would say, than Omega Red, just because there's a lot of bleed immunes, a lot of poison immunes in this game, or you can't get those neurotoxins up. Other mutants, Havoc is good. Emma Frost, I still don't know about. People have heard mixed things about her Awaken ability. Mostly that she doesn't really need it. But she does have high prestige as well. So I feel like there's one more that I can't think about. How about those thing solos, BG? Dubes. I don't even know. Excuse me. Did you have a thing solo this morning? If so, I missed it. I saw, dude. I got off the plane in San Francisco. You know, took my phone out of airplane mode. Just skimmed through to see that I was tagged in one of the chats, asking if I could move up a node or something like that, and I was like, oh crap. So like I just tried to log in. Oh my god, I just got wrecked. Am I dead? I'm not dead yet. Now I'm dead. I logged in real quick as I was walking to as I was walking to like the next terminal or whatever, the next gate that we had to get to. Saw that war was already over. Cut the phone right there, and that was it. And we were like pretty much getting ready to get on the next flight. Things were cut pretty close. The last two thing bosses, I got the solo with small boost. Okay, dude, that's awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. With Omega, I'm sure. Can't imagine you doing it with other champions. God tier Karnak gameplay is pretty good. It's pretty good, right? So, did watch the latest of the Story So Far clips? I did not. I saw that another was posted, but I did not watch that. No. Should I watch that tonight? I mean, I guess we might as well watch it tonight. Why not, right? BG, you going for Black Widow, Doc Strange, or A-Bomb from Dungeon Crystals? Oh, A-Bomb's in there too? Oh, man. Wow. That's tough. I don't know. I'll probably go for like one or two of them. BG, what is this, sir? Did you say something else? know if he said something else. If he did, I don't see it anywhere here. BG, I was all set to rank 5 my 6-star or 5-star Sentinel, but both 5-star Cap Infinity, thinking maybe Cap is better rank 5 option. I've not 100% 6.1 or either variant yet. Thoughts? I think both champions are great options for ranking up. I would personally prefer to have Sentinel ranked up, though. It is personal preference. You know, they're both good, like I said. I would say it also depends on the rest of your roster of who you need more, who you're going to benefit from more. If there's any other like crossover in terms of utility, maybe if you already have a good immunity champions ranked up or something like that, you wouldn't need Sentinel as much, that type of thing. But yeah, I'm a bigger fan of Sentinel than I am Cap Infinity. It's way back because you ignore me. Oh crap! All right, hold on. Let me Control F this. Let me see what we got going on. Whoops! If you heard a Windows ding noise, that was me. Wait, Dicer, the only other message I see here is finished my first clear of Variant 2 and got a skill 3 to 4 gem, used it on Korg, which I read a long time ago. That's the only other message. If there was something else here, then it somehow didn't come through or something like that. But I did say that was good use of that gem. Just realized A-Bomb is going to be a lot less useful with non-hidden defenders. Ooh, Pete, you're right. That is going to make him a lot less useful. Wow. Yeah, that's going to matter quite a bit. Tried the A-Bomb Crystal and got 20, got another 20 sig on Falcon. Rip. Dude, why was Falcon not on that list? I feel like some of the champions on that list of 7 were better than Falcon. For sure. Dude never even came to mind. He's easily one of the most forgettable champions in the game. What the hell? He should have made that list. BJ followed your instructions and ranked up Corvus Glaive instead of Carnage and helped out a lot. Nice, dude. Yeah, man. That Corvus in the once you're used to getting them all missioned up or whatever you want to call it. Dude is such a beast. Is that Hobbit? Nice dude's actually had a surprise thing on Poison Brute Force and Ghost handled it pretty easily. Nice dude. Nice, nice, nice. I scrolled up. It says message removed. What the hell? I don't know. But the only person that can delete your messages is me, and I didn't delete any messages tonight, so. BJ just pulled a Gwenpool 5-star. Also have a 5-star Awakening skill gem. Should I rank her 4 and use the gem? Level 59 with 3 rank 4s. I'm not sure what to do. Only have 4 tier 2 alphas left. Hold on. 5 skill Awakening gem. Should I rank her 4 and use the gem? Level 59 with 3 rank 4s. I mean, if you only have 4 tier 2 alphas left, like Gwenpool's a good champion to rank up, but I would. It's tough to say that she'd be worth your last 4 tier 2 alphas. I think you're better off hanging on to them for a different champion, possibly. I don't know. It's tough because she is a good champion. She can help you progress and then possibly earn more tier 2 alphas and that type of thing. So it wouldn't be the worst idea to rank her up, but it's not an easy call. You'd have to really think about it, and if you think that she's going to help you to secure, I don't know, uncollected title or something like that, you know, some major piece of progression, then I would say go for it, rank her up. But otherwise, I would maybe hold off for a different champion at this point. Donut Cop sent it over 5, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is there a previous message from you? Hang on. Let me Control F this in just a sec. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Oh, come on, 1%. punch you right through your skateboard, fool. Alright, hang on. Thank you for the 5, dude. Donut cap. Okay. There's a previous message, but it's way up there. Hey BG, it's 7.1 for 4-star Cull. Recently pulled 5-star Void. Is he worth ranking up, or just use my duped 4-star until I dupe the 5-star TIA? Recently pulled 5-star Void. Is he worth ranking up, or just use my duped 4-star until I dupe? I would say just keep using just keep using the 4-star until you get the 5-star duped. He's really not worth using unawakened. There are some fights where you can get by with him unawakened, but you're better off just stick with the 4-star for now. That is my advice on that one. I think that's I think that was your last one. If there was a different message that you wanted me to read, I'm sorry, that's the only one I see, which, like I said, was way back there. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I really do appreciate it. And we got 2 mutant 2 to 3 gems. Not sure who to use them on just yet. Save one to see what they do with Colossus. Yeah. Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely save one for Colossus. Regardless of what they do for him, I'm sure he's going to be at least decent. And, dude, if you just want to, like, rank him up during a level up event, I mean, I'm usually one to say, like, nah, wait and see what happens. But I feel like Kabam on the reworks, they've done champions justice for the most part. Even if he's not going to be someone you use all the time, you know, he might be cool enough, and at least you could test him out and stuff like that when he does get the update. But yeah, if you want to play it safe, then just wait, of course. Wait until the actual update comes out, because although Kabam has had a pretty good track record when it comes to buffing up these champions, well, we all know they're not perfect, so they could botch this one. Who knows? In arenas, what does the difficulty indicate when you choose one of the 3 opponents? Is it AI template, favorable class matchups, passivity, opponent rank level? What does it mean? I don't know exactly how that's determined. I generally just ignore the like the easy, what is it, easy, medium, or hard, or something like that. I usually just ignore that. I don't know what determines it. And Pete, whoa, what's up with all these messages retracted? But I saw Pete use the skill gem, right? Yeah, OBJ used the skill gem. Pete, who'd you use it on? What in the world? Who'd you use it on? Check the tweeters, BG? Okay, I'll check it out in just a sec. Here's my question, thank you. Okay, alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. Alright, on Twitter. We got a few tweeters here. Oh, 5-star Sinister. Looking good. Made a mistake and fixed it. Okay. Wow, dude. What is this too? This bottom feeders can die. What the heck? Local bald man attacks viewers live on stream after questioned about game. They could all go to hell. Mango Tango for life. What the heck, dude? What the hell is this? Man, maybe that was more insulting than I thought. Alright, what is let me try to see what you're talking about here. This is gonna, I'm gonna try to read through it. I'm gonna try to skim through it, but stuff like this can be kind of hard to read while also grinding. Void's Dark Presence debuffs deal no damage unless the defender has a buff activated. Hold on. Deal no damage unless the defender has a buff activated. Oh, so you're just saying like, so it's like reverse type of thing, almost. Instead of debuffs, it's buffs. Well, Just not taking damage at least. Additionally, every time a Dark Presence debuff is triggered, the hits required to remove the debuff is increased by 10 hits. This stops when the attacker has 3 Fear of the Void passives. Okay. I will say, I can't imagine them getting to 3 Fear of the Void passives, though, because that means you have not landed hits at all throughout this fight. So you're going to be screwed either way. But, alright. It's a little bit hard for me to, like, see exactly how it would go in-game. Like I said, when I read nodes like that on champions in-game, it's tough for me to imagine the fight. If you're able to just have like a short description of how you think the fight would go, that would help things a bit. Like a brief 1 or 2 sentence summary type of thing. But I'm always up for a good challenge, which seems like that could be. Do you think BAM should buff Alliance rewards and cut out War Season? Well, they should definitely buff the rewards. Yeah, Seasons is interesting because some people would be very sad if Seasons got cut out from the game. I'm not a huge fan of Seasons myself, so it's not like I'd be crying if they removed it, but there are a lot of people that like Seasons. There's a lot of people that hate Seasons too, and those are definitely the vocal majority that hate Seasons, but you would hear a lot of people be upset that currently don't say much when it comes to War Seasons, if it got removed. Wait, hold on one sec. I want to check something too. I hate seasons other than summer. Summer can stay. Oh boy. You know, it feels good to do this, what I'm about to do. Boo. 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 Oh, I don't think you read my answer. I gemmed Gwenny Pool. She's a babe. Oh, Pete, you did. Okay. Nice, dude. Dude, why do 550s cost 5 tier 4 basic? They're expensive as hell, right? They're super expensive. Watch BG review on Taskmaster. No BG's reading skills. Yeah, exactly. Man, that guy was a book and a half. I thought you were going to time me out or something. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And hey, I'm surprised that this is only the first time I've had to boo you since I've come back. That must either mean that I've missed some puns, or you maybe just busy today and didn't put as many in the chat or something like that. Okay, so no regen champs, no power control champs, no buff dependent champs, and energy or projectile hitting champs. Raw damage like domino champs will be MVP, and units too. Okay, so you just take damage for having any of those things? Is that the gist of it, where you just got to get through with just high DPS? Is that it? Okay. Got it. So I was thinking of taking my horses to the Old Town Road and just ride till I can't no more. I guess. Is that a reference to something? Is that oh guys, speaking of references, I saw the second Avengers movie. Look at me, I've seen all the Avengers movie except for the newest one. I'm all caught up. Basically, almost. There's still a lot of other movies I haven't seen either, but hey, let's just pretend that I'm all caught up. I watched the whole thing. Didn't have, you know, had a lot of time to kill this weekend. I actually watched that movie. Lyric? Song? Okay. Alright. Got it. Not familiar with it. My bad. I got them out in other avenues. My favorite dealt with punching in at punch o'clock. Oh boy. The owner set at 0-5, dude. What's up, man? BG, just watched all of your Blade Crystal openings. Hilarious, especially when you put Blade's avatar on screen. So anyways, have you pulled him? Nope, still no Blade. It's okay, though. Still, I mean, you know, I got the 4-star, and that's good enough. It's good enough for me. Sure, you can't use 4 stars in Act 6 and everything, but that's okay. It's okay, it doesn't hurt. Just, you know, a little bit maybe. But dude, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed those videos. Some of them were pretty fun to make, even if I didn't get the champion. It helped to ease the pain a little bit. The laughter. Oh, who am I kidding? It still hurts. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it. Bushido Brown sending over $1 too. Where is your last one, Bushido Brown? Here, let me just control F it. Here we go. The double slap at the start of the stream was super lucky. Got myself a thing. Dude, the double slap was the luck charm for you to get a thing? That's awesome, man. Well, congrats. Oh, man. I'm going to have to start... I'm going to have to... Maybe we could turn that into a t-shirt. You give me your big D and I'll double slap your thing. Can that fit on a t-shirt? Maybe not. Maybe a bumper sticker. But dude, thank you for the $1 and congrats once again. Yeah, oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick. Now I all of a sudden feel like I have like a... Nah, not really like a cough, but sometimes, you know, when you like take like that deep breath, like the deeper the breath goes, the more you're like, I feel like coughing. Sometimes that happens if you like, you know, do a bunch of exercise you're not used to, but we weren't doing exercise. We were sitting around, just waiting. Ugh, man, freaking traveling. You are going to watch Into the Spider-Verse when it comes to Netflix on 26th, by the way. Well, that's a funny way of asking if I'm going to watch it. How dare you demand that I watch Into the Spider-Verse? Maybe I'll watch it. It's nice that it's coming to Netflix. That's good. I actually had an opportunity to watch it this weekend, and I declined. I instead chose Hot Tub Time Machine. Which is another movie that I had never seen. And it was, you know, it was okay. It wasn't the best movie I ever saw. It wasn't the worst. The only reason I wanted to watch Hot Tub Time Machine is because the guys who are behind Cobra Kai were behind that movie. I think, at least. And also, Johnny, who's played by William Zabka or whatever. He's in that movie too. So I wanted to see it. Johnny Lawrence, of course, from Karate Kid and Cobra Kai and all that. You will watch it. We'll see. Animations are too good to not watch it. Okay. BJ, I'm going to your place to watch it with you. Alright, Pete, we can do that, man. You know what? Oh, Pete, here's what we could do. Abdo was talking about this like room that he has in his apartment, like in the apartment building, like a community theater style room or something like that. We could watch it there. Could have movie night. Movie night at Abdo's. David's eyelids open, Pete. You think that'll stop me from sleeping? Ha! How little you all know me. I will fall asleep with my eyes open, just like I've done many times before. I got lucky today with both 5-star and 6-star offers. Should I 565 Cull Obsidian Awakened or wait to rank 2 the 6-star? Damn, dude. You got both a 5 and 6-star? That's pretty sick. I don't know enough about Cull. There's some good content out there about Cull, and or maybe someone here knows how important his Awakened ability is. It seemed kind of important. So I'd say probably want to go with the 5-star version or something, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the champion at all, and been kind of out of the loop this past week or so. Also, we have to go to Dave & Buster's. Oh, we still got to do that, dude. You're right. Have you seen ContestChampion prestige of 11,040 or 11,084? Yeah, dude. Cameron, I think it was Cameron posted about it in the Alliance chat. Actually, it's pretty insane. For one champion to be over, man. Pretty soon, like, there's not going to be many people that have prestige like that, but pretty soon there's going to be people with over 11k prestige. It's only a matter of time. I gave ContestChampion money, and all I got was a slap and this t-shirt. That could be a shirt, yeah. He's good with and without it, just better with the dupe. That's what I was thinking, Dubes. But then someone was telling me that, like, he really needs it. But, like, as far as I understand, it gives you a fury after the route buff goes away or something like that. As far as I understand, I feel like he does so much damage that the enemy dies before the route buff goes away. Not every fight, I'm sure, but I feel like a lot of times you can get away with just his Awakened ability meaning nothing. So, I don't know. BG, show us your love for Venom the Duck and do a rank up and gameplay vid. Thank you. Dude, I will be making Venom the Duck content. I can guarantee you that. A rank up and gameplay video, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do like a full-on guide video for Venom the Duck. And I'm going to make it nice. It's going to be a work of art. It's going to be the best Venom the Duck reference video anyone's ever seen. But I still need more time. The problem with these style videos is, one, they're very time consuming, and two, you also need to have the champion ranked up in order to demonstrate reasonably what the champion is capable of. And I don't need to have like a 565 Venom the Duck or something like that, but I do want to have at least a 550. I want to have at least a maxed out 4-star version. And right now, my rank up resources, they've been tied up in other champions, so I just haven't been able to rank them up. But after I get them ranked up, and then give me about a week or so, probably sink a good 40 hours into making that video. It'll probably only look like I put 10 hours into it, if that. Some people, I'm sure, they imagine these videos only take like an hour to make or something. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be good. It's going to rival the... it's going to be hopefully better than the Void video I made. If you saw the Void video where I had that one fully scripted and tried to show everything it was capable of, and you know, this time I'm going to try to clean it up, make it a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to digest and everything, but hope to have it quite high quality. Capshaw sending over 10 bucks. Thank you very much. Saying, can you please read my next 2 messages? I sure can. Let me just go ahead and update the big old D with your name on it first. And also finish getting my ass kicked by this Red Hulk. Please don't get to your special 3. Please just die to my special 2. Thank you. Alright, hang on. I'll read your messages in just a moment. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, maxed out Mystic, Sig Stones, holding my other 355-star Sig Stone crystals on check. Have 2 Mystic Awakening Gems. Have Awakened Sim Supreme. Unawakened Sim Supreme, Ghost Rider Mephisto. Have 565 Blade and have 5-star Unawakened Starkey with a Tech Awakening Gem and 4-5 Tech Rank Up Gem. Opinions? Is Original Trinity dead at this point? I wouldn't say it's dead. it's far from dead. It's still useful in a lot of situations. The thing about the thing about that Trinity, still probably the most powerful, for its time at least, powerful Trinity in the game, one of them at least. Um, thing about it is Kabam has also released a lot of other very powerful champions since then that can be used offensively, and Kabam also released a lot of champions that directly counter Blade in some way, or try to at least. Ton of bleed immune champions, ton of champions that benefit from having a bleed on them, whether they gain something like the Death Field aura, or they can shrug it off and gain some bonus or something like that. There's just been so many champions added that it really did lower the value of Blade, which of course lowered the value of the Trinity overall. That said, it's still powerful, and I still see some alliance mates use it. Even in Alliance War, it's just not the go-to for like everyone anymore. But okay, let me see what your options are. I think Sim Supreme is one of the best Mystic champions in the game. He's not the Mystic champ, like he's not a champion you'd use for absolutely every single fight, but he's very powerful in the right situation, and that's personally who I would go with. I wouldn't awaken Ghost Rider and sig him up like crazy and everything like that. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea. You know, there's still a lot of people using Ghost Rider. You can pair them up for like Alliance quests and stuff like that. Save tons of resources there because they're very, very sustainable. Just that duo. Even if you take Stark Spidey out of the mix, just Blade and Ghost Rider together with whatever other champion, So that is an option and everything, but I think personally I would go with Sim Supreme. The dude has super high prestige, and he's one of those champions where, man, if you need his particular utility, like, he's just the best for it. He's amazing. Check out Legacy's videos if you haven't seen him. He has guide videos. He has Alliance War videos. Even taking on things like Killmonger on Node 29 in Alliance War. Which... Wait. No, yeah, he did take on Killmonger in 29, right? It wasn't a different champion. I think he's taken on a few different champions there, but I'm pretty sure Killmonger's one of them. Yeah, like that's who I'd personally go with, is if you're looking to awaken and rank someone up and pump Sig Stones into him. The only downside about Sim Supreme and the Sig Stones is I feel like his signature ability is not super important. Sometimes it can come in handy quite a bit. Against like a crazy noted up Hyperion or something like that. Because his Awaken ability, it puts a stagger on the opponent every like 10 seconds when it's maxed out. I think it's every between 10 and 20 seconds depending on the sig level. So it doesn't feel the best when you're sigging him up. It's not like you're gaining a ton of just raw damage or something like that, like you would with other champions. You're not going to feel it as much. But he does have a very high prestige, so you are still going to get that benefit, and it is still worth sigging him up for that reason and everything. So yeah, that's my personal advice, but if you wanted to, if you're still using Blade a lot and everything, you could absolutely go with Ghost Rider. Mephisto, I don't think I would go with Mephisto. As cool of a champion as he is, I know he has a synergy with Blade and everything too, but I just don't think he is quite as strong as Sim Supreme or Ghost Rider. So yeah, that's what I'd personally do. It's a tough one though, man. You're in kind of a tough spot. It's one of those spots where you have the resources and it's not sure what to do, which is a spot that a lot of us end up in at one point or another. Good luck with your decision. Like I said, I'd go Sim Supreme myself. And thank you again for the 10, by the way. All right, let me keep this grind going. Gonna get some Z's. Knight. If you do look at the review post, Brian, would appreciate if you let me know what you thinks of format of the sheet I made. Not right now, such not on stream unless want to read it. Okay. All right. I will try to take a look at it tomorrow and let you know on stream tomorrow what I think of it, or I'll send a message or something like that. And all right. Have a good night. ABG pulled the Mutant Awakening gem. Omega worth saving for? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's not that many mutant champions that are worth awakening, in my opinion. And Omega, he just needs it by far more than any other. So if you're not in dire need of awakening another mutant champion for some other reason, then I would just hold out. Wait to see if you can get yourself an Omega Red. Thanks for the feedback. All right, no problem, dude. No problem. Between Blade, Dr. Voodoo, and Cap Infinity, who would be the best to be my second rank 5? Sparky's my first, so I'm leaning towards Blade. I love Voodoo and have a lot of respect for Cap Infinity. Blade, Voodoo, Cap, second rank 5. Sparky's your first. Yeah, that's a tough call. I would favor Blade in that situation too. I feel, but yeah, you could go with any of those three. It's a lot of personal preference there of who you enjoy playing the most, who you think you're going to find most useful. But yeah, I'm assuming you already take your Blade along with that that Stark Spidey. Oh wait, wasn't there? Speaking of Stark Spidey, wasn't there another? Crap, my bad. Capshaw, you also asked something about your Stark Spidey, right? Where you have a Tech Awakening Gem and 4 to 5 Tech Rank Up Gems. Rank Up Gem, okay. I forgot about this part of the question. Sorry about that. I would say that, Stark Spidey still has a lot going for him with his auto-evade stuff. He's not the only game in town anymore, though. Where at one point, I swear, it was between like Stark Spidey and Star-Lord, and the decision, for me personally, was pretty easy to go with Stark Spidey between the two. He just had way more utility. But now that we have, you know, like Sentinel, Darkhawk, Ghost, especially Ghost if you're a fan of Ghost, you know, these can be champions that you may have more success with ranking up, depending on the situation. But I would say Stark Spidey is not a bad rank up at all, and still is worth ranking up, especially if you already have that 565 Blade where you can pair them up. I think he's going to be useful for a while to come still. Like I said, a lot of it has to do with that auto-evade, whereas, you know, previously it was like, you know, not a lot of champions can match that high burst damage output. These days, there's other champions that can do that. But because of the auto-evade, even though it's not 100%, because of the power drain and the heavy attack just kind of adding a little more to his utility and all that, like he still has his use, and you know, if you wanted to rank him up and stuff like that, he's still worth it. He's still worth it. It's just, like I said, not an easy decision, of course, which doesn't help you a ton. But if you were leaning towards just saying screw it and giving them the gem, well, maybe this helps at least in some way. The other thing I would say about it is the same advice I usually give when it comes to these rank up gems or awakening gems, which is what is this going to mean for your progression? Are you doing it just to do it, just to get rid of the gem? Or do you really think that you are going to use Stark Spidey in, let's say, Alliance War, or do you think you're going to use Stark Spidey to help you get, I don't know, you know, whatever
whatever you're stuck on in story or story content or help you get through event quests or whatever, you know. If it's gonna help, then yeah, definitely just give it to him. Don't even think twice. But if you're at that point where you're like, you know, I don't even know if I'm gonna use this guy a whole lot. If you're not really stuck anywhere, well, you can hold on to it. See how you feel in some time, you know. Alright, yeah. Hopefully that helps a little bit at least. Hey man, who should I awaken first? Cap Infinity, Aegon, Ice, or Ghost? Definitely not Iceman. Doesn't really need to be awakened. Definitely not Cap Infinity. His awakened ability is nice, but the others need it more. I would say you're between Aegon and Ghost. Aegon needs it the most out of all those. But you could also just give it to whoever you're going to play. You've got a lot of good champions there. I don't know how much you like Aegon or how much you think you'd use him. A lot of people really like Aegon, but sometimes people rank him up and then realize it's kind of tough to find a lot of use for him because of that long ramp-up time. Ghost has that unique playstyle where she'd be worth awakening, but you may or may not like that unique playstyle. So it's kind of up to you. But Aegon needs it the most out of those. I can tell you that much at the very least. But follow your heart. Rather use Ghost than Starkey, but that's just me. I think a lot of people rather use Ghost than Stark Spidey. For a lot of fights. Not every fight, but for a lot of fights. The thing is, not everybody has Ghost, though. And also, not everybody likes Ghost. I think Legacy still chooses Stark Spidey over Ghost. I don't know. It's been a little while since I heard him talk about it, actually. I don't know if he's come around to Ghost more or anything, but I remember when he first ranked up Ghost, I think he tried using her and just wasn't a huge fan, but maybe that's because he wasn't used to her playstyle yet. I don't know. Or I think it had to do with the synergies too. I remember him saying he liked Stark Spidey because he felt like he didn't need to bring as many synergies or something. All good. I did throw a few questions in there. I still need to do Variant 1, Chapter 2 with Mystic and Tech, so was thinking he would help me since there is some power gain. Yeah, Stark Spidey's actually really good for that chapter. That's when I was in my head thinking about like if you're stuck somewhere. I didn't say Variant, but that was actually one of the places I was thinking. And yeah, if like that's a good reason to rank him up. To be honest, like if it's gonna help you save those resources, and then you could take like those saved resources, those saved units, or saved time or whatever, and just throw those into other things. Like even if you just picked up, like let's say it helped you save a couple thousand units overall or something like that, and you just took those units and picked up one of the tier 5 basic offers, even though it's not enough to get you like a another full rank up, not even close. Still, it's those are extra resources that you wouldn't have had if you didn't rank them up. It's almost the way I think of it is like almost subtract that from the rank up cost. If you could spend those units and get like 15,000, yeah, let's say like 15,000 tier 5 basic fragments, right? Then just like subtract that from the 2 tier 5 basics it costs to rank him up. Which, when thinking about it like that, get a little bit of a discount rank up. I think it's really worth it. It'd make things more fun too, man. And I want to ask the same question between Aegon and Cap Beardo on who to use Awakening Gem on, but you sorted it out. Aegon will be, yeah, oh yeah, definitely. That one is an easier question to answer. Aegon is pretty much unplayable without being awakened. 300 hits into the first fight, he'll be playable. But then you go to the next fight and you got to get 300 hits again. Not that you need 300 combo hits, but You guys know what I'm talking about. Sentinel is growing, BG. Is growing on me. Is that what you're saying? Shark Dude Sentinel, he's so good. Hello, I'm here. Is stream things going on? Doc McShotty, what's up, dude? I was gonna quit today. My 4 stars were getting creamed in Road to the Labyrinth, and they are of decent level to do it. Then I did Arena, wanted 4-star Cull, but don't have enough 4s. I gotta tell you, you know, Road to the Labyrinth is one of the most difficult pieces of content in the game, and doing it with 4 stars is really not easy at all. You say they are of a decent level to do it, but I wouldn't even recommend doing Road to the Labyrinth with 4 stars anymore. Like, back when it first came out, you know, people didn't really have the option to wait until they got some 5 stars. The 5 stars that people could get at the time, you know, it was like Iron Man here that I'm fighting. Like, that was what people were pulling out of the 5. And yeah, of course, people still pull those today, but there weren't as many good options to get out of the crystal, just in general. And people couldn't really rank them up to rank 4 and stuff like that. So, times have changed. I wouldn't even bother doing Road to the Labyrinth unless you had, I don't know, like 2 or 3 rank 4 5-star champions at a minimum. Because the thing is, like, what are you going to do after Road to Labyrinth? You're not really going to take those 4 stars into Labyrinth of Legends. So, I would wait on it. Would you rank 5 OG Vision or Cull? Those are 2 entirely different champions. One is about immunities and power control, and the other is no immunities, no power control, just massive damage and armor breaks and stuff. I'd prefer to have a Cull at rank 5 between the 2, but depending on the situation is who you're going to want to use. If you're really sick of this game, every few months it's new bugs, harder content, no change rewards, and costs keep going up. Seriously, FKBAM, I want to love this game, but I'm tired of it. Maybe take a break, dude. Maybe take a break. Or just take a step back in terms of trying to be competitive, play your own pace or something like that. Maybe you'll find some more enjoyment there. I don't know. You're going for Cull BG, just the 4-star. Did Road to the Labyrinth with 4 stars. I have 2 quests left. It's tough, man. It's definitely doable. Like I said, a lot of us, maybe not a lot of us, but you know, when the content was released, there were people that cleared it with 4 stars. But, you know, just the extra resources that it costs to get through there and everything, it's just not worth it. It's one of those things where it's better to be patient. On round 6, though, 1 more, and I will be done with Chapter 3 of Road to Labyrinth. Okay, yeah, I'd still recommend waiting. I understand, you know, sometimes you just want to get in there and get it done, but I'd recommend being patient on it. Depends sometimes. Starkey has power drain while Ghost doesn't, but Ghost has monster crits. Yeah. Oh no, it definitely depends between, like, you know, you'd want to use Stark Spidey in some situations over Ghost, even though Ghost, I feel like, has more situations where you'd want to use her. But there's definitely still some situations where Stark Spidey is clearly the better of the 2 champions. Really sick of fighting Realm of Legends Winter Soldier farming potions that don't amount to much. Don't do it then. I've actually been thinking about it for a long time now, about maybe just saying screw farming Winter Soldier, just taking my time getting through content without farming up a ton of potions. I don't know. It's still a great way to get through content, is farming those potions, but yeah. I was just frazzled. Glad I made it in time for the stream. Oh, I understand. We've all been there. We've all had our frustrations in this game. I agree. My current rank 5s are Blade, Corvus Glaive, Emma, Ghost, Magic, Aegon, Stark Spidey, Domino Void. So I'm wondering which one out of those 2. Wait. Wondering which one is. Wait. Was this a follow-up to a previous message? I might be lost in the chats here. If you're saying you agree, then maybe... did we already discuss it? Current F5's in Blade, Course Glaive. Oh, wait, was this about... Well, no. Hold on, what was your last message? Hang on. I'm lost in the chats. Oh, Cull or OG Vision. Oh, okay. That's okay. You were the one that said that. Okay. Sometimes I don't always see the names of the comments, and I just read the comment. This was one of those cases. But okay. Yeah. I would rather just have Cull. You know, like it seems like your roster could benefit from some of the utility that Vision would bring. I mean, you do have the power control of magic, but of course, you know, the immunities and power control together is nice. But, screw that, man. Cull just seems so much more fun. The amount of damage that dude can do. I'd go Cull. I would go Cull. Alright. Let's get back to this grind. Not going to do too many more rounds, but want to try to get through most of the rest of my roster here. Actually, start doing this. Throwing in some of the lower level ones. I don't think any champs from this year will be in the basic pool yet. It usually takes, I think it's usually like 4 months for them to hit the basic pool. So, some of the earlier champs. Love you, BG. Good night. Alright, Shark. Later, dude. Have a good one, man. All the videos, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Will do. Should I 565 Aegon, Sentinel, Magic, Quake, OG Vision, or Cap Infinity? Aegon and Sentinel are unduped, but I have a generic Awakening Gem and a ton of 6 stones. Keep getting skipped. Yeah, sometimes that happens, dude. Sorry. Oh, man, I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't go with Aegon. Like, this is. First off, before I even talk about any of these champions, you gotta follow your heart on rank ups like this. We don't get that many 565s in this game. You gotta go with the champion that you like, the champion that you're going to enjoy playing, the champion that maybe you already are playing the most as a rank 4 or something like that, and just give them that extra boost of power. But if it were me in control of this rank up, for my own personal tastes, I would not go with Aegon, especially if you have to give him a generic Awakening Gem. I would save that generic Awakening Gem. I don't see him getting a ton of use outside of things like Labyrinth of Legends and, you know, Act 6. He got some people were using him there. He's pretty effective there, which you could make a case for, well, hey, that's like the most difficult content in the game, so if he can get through that, then it's a good rank up, right? I'm not saying it's a terrible rank up by any means, but just on a personal level, I rather have other champions that I would be using all the time in other content. So I wouldn't go with Aegon myself. I mean, the rest of the champions you have there are great and everything. Like I said, personal preference. I'm not a fan of Quake, so I wouldn't go with Quake. OG Vision is great, but at this point, you know, I would say only go with him if you needed to. Like I would just go with Sentinel myself. But like, you know, how do I give you advice on that? Maybe you love Quake, and in that case, go with Quake. You know, but like all those champions that you listed are good. You just gotta find the one for you. What do you think of the new Alliance War map? So the map itself I like. I've been traveling this whole weekend, so I haven't seen the full announcement, but I hear there's no reward update, which I think is dumb. I think Kabam, you know, they from what I hear at least, they said they're waiting to update the rewards until Season 11 when they add the whatever the global node things are called. They're waiting on that, which I think is silly. I think they should just do like a, a partial update. Explain like, hey, we're going to update the rewards a little bit for Season 10. There's some bigger changes coming in Season 11. We'll finish, the other half of the reward update will come in that season. And just do that, They've done that in the past for other things, which is surprising that they're not doing it here. I feel like it makes the most sense. It doesn't even have to be 50-50. Like, update, give us like 75% of the rewards now, and then just say, hey, there's going to be another bump next update, or I don't know, something like that. So I think that's dumb. I think that War, they could still do a lot to improve it. I talked about the Alliance War map a lot in the beta. So if you want to see maybe like my more put together thoughts on it, on the map overall, and me like actually going through the map and stuff like that, you could check out that video, which would probably just be titled something like Alliance War beta map or something like that. I don't know. The nodes themselves, I haven't looked at the nodes to see what the new nodes look like. The biggest thing that I really like about this map, there's two big things that I like about the map. One is that defenders are revealed. I tried to make a case for Kabam to reveal all of the defenders, but I believe 5 of them are still hidden. But it's going to help save a lot of time when scouting out and stuff like that. It's just going to smooth over the process. People are going to be able to jump in there faster. People are going to be able to clear the map a little bit faster. Maybe won't get stuck in the situation of waiting for like the last 30 minutes to clear the map. Hopefully that happens less. It's still going to happen. There's no way to avoid it, but hopefully it happens less. People start moving right away. Fewer linked nodes to be holding up people who would be taking like the middle of the map in the past and stuff. There's some positives about it for sure, but yeah, in my opinion, they still have a ways to go to make War as good as it could be. PG next season is looking like a cheap season. I wonder if we can skip all the hidden defenders. Yeah, I don't know if you can skip the hidden defenders or not. I'm assuming it's the same as the beta map, which I think you had to go through them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think you still had, I'm pretty sure you still have to go through them, Hector. So I'd be betting that you would have to go through them still in the current updated version of the map. Oh, that's one downside about this new map, though, is I feel like you do have to clear more nodes if you're doing a boss express type of clear, where you're trying to skip as many nodes as possible. I think I counted, you have, like, at most you can skip 8 nodes, which I think I was wrong. So there's one mini-boss that I completely forgot about, which is actually going to be nice to skip out on. There's a mini-boss in Section 1, the end of Section 1. There's 2 mini-bosses, if the map is the same from the beta at least. There's 2 mini-bosses, and then like there's portals right after each of them, and those portals will take you anywhere in Section 2. And I forgot that you could just clear one of those, leave the other up, and then take those portals. So it still won't be too bad, I don't think, to do the just the clearing the boss as easily as possible route. I don't know, man. I welcome change generally, so I think the change is going to be good overall. It's just silly to me that they didn't update the rewards, and I hope none of the nodes are too insane, which they could be, because I haven't looked at them. I don't know. Does Void have increased attack on every debuff, or is it only for Fear of the Void? It's only for Fear of the Void. You deal additional damage. The degen adds up for every unique debuff, but the only thing that actually influences your attack rating is Fear of the Void. Been a while, my man. What's up? Mickey the Irish Kangaroo. What's up, dude? It's been a little while. How you been? Did you finish Act 5 for Old Man Logan and Venompool? Oh, rip, dude. Damn. Sorry for the bad luck. Hey, both of those champions were on Kabam's buff list, though, at least. So they might suck today. Well, they definitely suck today. But, hey, at some point, I think they're going to get buffed, so. Yeah. Sucks right now, but maybe in the future won't. BG pulled a 4-star Killmonger from a Dungeon Crystal, and I could take him straight to rank 5. But I have Thor Rag, and I'm not sure if I should go with Thor for Prestige and Arena Points, or Killmonger for missions. I wouldn't worry about Prestige when it comes to 4 stars. Which I think that's what we're talking about for Thor Rag as well, right? I wouldn't worry about prestige when it comes to 4-star champions. When you're still ranking up 4-star champions, just rank up whoever is going to be the most helpful getting through quests. And that's it. Do not even consider prestige until honestly, I wouldn't consider prestige until you start ranking up 5-star champions to rank 5. Like, yeah, prestige matters for everybody. It's just it's less important until you get to that point. When you have a lot of avenues to pull in these extra rewards, then getting a little bit of extra rewards from Alliance Quest, you know, sacrificing the other rewards from like other quests and stuff like that, it's just not worth it. Get yourself to a point where you can, you know, get uncollected. Let's, you know, I don't know exactly where you're at in the game, but the best thing to do is to get to a point where, first off, you can get through Alliance Quest without having to spend items, or, you know, a lot of items at least, because everybody messes up. We all have to use some items, but hopefully you get to a point where you have to use very few, ideally, on average, like only like 1 or even 0 items on a usual Alliance Quest day. Then get to a point where you are uncollected. Get to a point where you can clear the uncollected monthly event quest every month or most months, and that way you can pull in those resources. Like like war, defense. Like there's so many things to think about before prestige until you're later on in the game, I would say. All right, I'm gonna load in these champions, but I'm not even gonna play this round. Just want to load in that last little 5-star there. I subbed. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And BG thinking of taking Torch to rank 4 to play with him in war. Dude, I think Torch is underrated. Go for it, Hector. I don't know how much you'd use him at rank 4 in war with your other rank 5s, but I do think he's underrated. 5-star Ebony Maw, worth an Awakening Gem, have my rank 3. I have no idea. I have 0 experience with Maw. You would have more knowledge about him than I do. From what I hear, though, he's not very good, unfortunately. But who knows? Those are just early impressions. Maybe he won't be so bad. Maybe he'll be good. MG finally looking to do Labyrinth of Legends Easy Path with my 5-star Aegon. Thoughts on best synergy team? I don't know what the best synergy team would be. There are some people that have used Aegon and Labyrinth. I'd recommend just searching YouTube, see what teams they used. I think you would want a Nick Fury. Hopefully you have Nick Fury and you can kill him off and just gain that 20% attack for heroes, since he is a hero champion. I can't remember exactly who else is needed for them. Sorry. I don't have a high-level Aegon to tell you. I don't even have a 4-star. I did make a video with Aegon, which I thought was a pretty good team when I was going through Realm of Legends, but I might have altered it a little bit for Labyrinth, and that was also before Nick Fury was in the game. You get to a point where you can't finish uncollected because it will go into overflow. Dude, screw that. Use them resources. New featured 6-star pool looks very good. Hector, are you actually going to go for a featured 6-star? You're nuts, dude. I'm using YouTube, this channel. Oh, yeah, I know, but sorry, man. I don't have all the answers in this game. I wish I did. But there's still many things that I have to learn myself. Okay. Was I gonna do anything? I don't think I was gonna do anything else. I swear I thought there was something else I was gonna do, but I guess that's it. Welp, everybody. On that note. Oh, there we go. There's something else to do. Claim that free crystal. Hell yeah. But on that note, I'm gonna be heading out of here. Will you be going for Aegon? Yes. Yep. Any 4-star champion I don't have, I will be going for them. In the basic. And in the feature, kind of. When his mastery is going to be free again, need to awaken all the ones that I have locked right now. I'm too cheap to use units. You're saying, like, to use the units to, like, the few units, you know. Yeah, never mind. I was making sure you're not talking about free when it comes to, like, the cores and stuff like that. But, no one knows when the masteries are going to be free again. That doesn't happen too often. Kabam might do it during, like, a... I don't know, do they even do that stuff for Summoner Appreciation weeks? Which I think was August, I think Star said. It's been a while since we talked about that, but I think it's August last year. I don't know. Doesn't come around too often. I wouldn't wait on it if you are actually going to unlock some masteries that you're going to use. If you're just waiting to unlock, like, I don't know, like the science mastery or something like that, well, you might be waiting a while. Keep waiting. But, alright guys, I am getting out of here. Cabshaw, thank you very much for the 10 if you're still in here. Thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something as well. It is very much appreciated, guys. There was a few $5 ones, a few $2 ones, and all that. So thank you, guys. Imagine if Kabam opens that egg for you in the Crystal Purge. They could try, but they wouldn't be able to do it. No one can open this egg. It's the universe egg. If it ever gets opened up, that's it. Existence ceases to exist. But, alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, normal time. And, man, I gotta get back to making some content. The channel's been in a drought. So, yeah, content will be a-coming. Alright, good night, everybody.